History of the Burj Khalifa Dubai, Facts, Building, Controversies, Tallest of the Supertall, Awards, Burj Khalifa New Year's Eve. Subscribed by my YouTube channel, Golden Words. Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. Mixed-use skyscraper in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, that is the world's tallest building, according to all three of the main criteria by which such buildings are judged, see researchers note, heights of buildings. Burj Khalifa, Khalifa Tower, known during construction as Burj Dubai, was officially named to honor the leader of the neighbouring emirate of Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Khalifa ibn Zayed Al Nahyan. Although the tower was formally opened on January 4, 2010, the entirety of the interior was not complete at that time. Built to house a variety of commercial, residential, and hospitality ventures, the tower, whose intended height remained a closely guarded secret throughout its construction, reached completion at 163 floors and a height of 2,717 feet, 828 meters. It was designed by the Chicago-based architectural firm of Skidmore, Owings Merrill Adrian Smith served as architect, and William F. Baker served as structural engineer. You will be glad to find that most of the attractions in Dubai have world records to their names, and almost all of them are quite unique in nature. Considered as one of the icons of the city's development, Burj Khalifa is a structure that needs no introduction. Standing proud and pampered like a celebrity by the world, the Burj Khalifa facts are as interesting as the building itself. Read on to know all the detailed facts, history, and records about Burj Khalifa that makes it the mightiest man-made building in the whole wide world. Burj Khalifa was the brainchild of the respected leader, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai. In a bid to make Dubai a benchmark tourism destination for the world, Dubai wanted to create something so extraordinary that it surpasses anything created by man so far. But for a project as mighty as Burj Khalifa, Dubai needed an exceptional vision and unbeatable minds who would use science and engineering to its best use. Mere planning of the project included some of the most unfathomable figures, facts, and statistics. The design. After a stiff competition amongst some of the world's most prestigious and renowned design houses, the honor of making this landmark on Earth went to the Chicago office of Skidmore, Owings Merrill LLP, SOM, with Adrian Smith FAIA, REBA, consulting design partner. The design, even when on paper, went through extensive rounds of reviews to ensure its sustainability, safety, and security. Inspired by the designs of the patterning systems of the Islamic structure, the Y-shaped design was used to allow maximum natural sunlight inside the building. Building modular in plan. The building, modular in plan, is laid out on a three-lobed footprint that is an abstract rendering of the local Hymenocallis flower. The Y-shaped plan plays a central role in the reduction of wind forces on the tower. A hexagonal central core is buttressed by a series of wings, each with its own concrete core and perimeter columns. As the tower increases in height, the wings step back in a spiral configuration, changing the building's shape at each tier and so reducing the effect of the wind on the building. The central core emerges at the tower's top and is finished with a spire, which reaches more than 700 feet, 200 meters. The spire was constructed inside the tower and hoisted to its final position using a hydraulic pump. At the foundational level, the tower is supported by a reinforced concrete mat nearly 13 feet, 4 meters, thick, itself supported by concrete piles 5 feet, 1.5 meters, in diameter. A 3-story podium anchors the tower in place. The podium and 2-story basement alone measure some 2 million square feet, 186,000 square meters, in their own right. The tower's exterior cladding is made up of aluminum and stainless steel panels, vertical stainless steel tubular fins, and more than 28,000 hand-cut glass panels. A public observation deck, called At the Top, is located on the 124th floor. Upon its inauguration in January 2010, Burj Khalifa easily surpassed the Taipei 101, Taipei Financial Center, building in Taipei, Taiwan, which measured 1,667 feet, 508 meters, as the world's tallest building. At the same time, Burj Khalifa broke numerous other records, including the world's tallest freestanding structure, the world's highest occupied floor, and the world's highest outdoor observation deck. Controversies. Deadly incidents. On May 10, 2011, an Asian migrant worker in his mid-30s jumped to his death from the 147th floor onto the 108th floor's deck. Dubai police said he killed himself because his company refused to let him leave the country. On May 18, 2015, Dubai police disputed a report that a Portuguese tourist named Laura Vanessa Nunes fell to her death from the Burj Khalifa the prior November 16, claiming that she fell from the Jumeirah Lake Towers. 9 News obtained emails from Portugal's embassy in the UAE under Freedom of Information laws, which indicated that the female tourist jumped from the 148th floor of the Burj Khalifa. Labor. The Burj Khalifa was built primarily by workers from South Asia and East Asia. This is generally because the current generation of UAE locals prefer governmental jobs and do not have an attitude favoring private sector employment. On June 17, 2008, there were about 7,500 skilled workers employed at the construction site. Press reports indicated in 2006 that skilled carpenters at the site earned £4.34 a day, and labourers earned £2.84. According to a BBC investigation and a Human Rights Watch report, the workers were housed in abysmal conditions, and worked long hours for low pay. During construction, only one construction-related death was reported. Workplace injuries and deaths in the UAE are poorly documented, according to Human Rights Watch. In March 2006, about 2,500 workers, upset over buses that were delayed for the end of their shifts, protested and triggered a riot, damaging cars, offices, computers, and construction equipment. A Dubai Interior Ministry official said the rioters caused almost £500,000 in damage. Most of the workers involved in the riot returned the following day but refused to work. The construction. After several stages of planning and designing, the construction of the mighty structure began in January 2004. The pillar construction went on for almost 3 years. In May 2007, the exterior cladding of the building was started with the help of over 380 highly skilled on-site technicians and engineers. Initially, the tower was known as Burj Dubai until its official opening in the year 2010. Just before its opening, it was changed to Burj Khalifa in honor of the ruler of Abu Dhabi and President of the United Arab Emirates, Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Here are some interesting, jaw-dropping, unmissable and fun facts about Burj Khalifa you must know. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world at a height of 2,716.5 feet. It is not only the tallest building in the world but also holds the record of the tallest freestanding structure, previously held by CN Tower in Toronto, and the tallest structure, previously held by KVLY-TV mast in Blanchard, North Dakota. This tallest building in the world is roughly 3 times the height of the Eiffel Tower and 15 times the height of Niagara Falls. The Burj Khalifa is almost twice as big as the Empire State Building. Burj Khalifa also holds the world record of pumping concrete to the highest point of 605 meters. Burj Khalifa not only is the tallest building in the world, but it also boasts of the highest number of stories in the world, and it also owns the highest occupied floor on the planet. The amount of rebar, 31,400 metric tons, used to construct this building if laid from end to end, is enough to cover more than a quarter part of the world. Burj Khalifa consumes 250,000 gallons of water on a daily basis, and the electricity consumed in a day is equivalent to 360 million 100-watt bulbs being lit at once. The building was first conceived as a 90-story tower, then was further redesigned to make it huge and create a mark on the world. The Burj Khalifa is one of those rare buildings in the world from where you can see the sunset twice. Once from a low floor and again from its at the top floor. The top level of Burj Khalifa. At the top level of Burj Khalifa on the 148th floor is the highest observation deck in the world at a height of 555 meters. Burj Khalifa has the world's tallest elevator shaft that spans to a height of 140 levels. The building has a total of 57 elevators and 8 escalators. The doors of the mighty Burj Khalifa is inbuilt with a wind tracking device that determines whether it is safe to open them. At the top level of Burj Khalifa observation deck's elevator distance traveled by the end of 2014 is equal to circumnavigating the globe 8 times. At Atmosphere, the world's highest lounge bar is located on the 122nd floor of Burj Khalifa, boasting of stunning views of the Dubai skyline and the Arabian Gulf. Burj Khalifa has its electrical substation at its 155th floor. It is the highest in the world. Burj Khalifa was built with the hard work of 12,000 workers who spent 22 million work hours to make it stand. The Burj Khalifa has 17,000 doors in total, and the building has a uniquely designed elevator emergency evacuation system at the time of fire or security threats. Burj Khalifa boasts of 304 hotels, 900 plush apartments and 2,957 parking spaces in total. The total number of glass panels used to finish its exterior facade is approximately 27,400. It boasts of the world's highest habitable floor at the height of its 160th story. Also, its first 100 stories were built in a record time of only 1,093 days. That's equals to constructing one floor in a span of just 3 days. At any given point, the top floors of Burj Khalifa are 6 degrees cooler than the ground floor, and it can occupy a maximum of 35,000 people, size of a small town. The tip of the Burj Khalifa building can be seen from a distance of 95 kilometers away, making it wondrous for the ones flying to Dubai. The landscaped gardens of Burj Khalifa is specially designed with slow-growing species plants who can bear the hot climate of the city. Burj Khalifa holds the world record of the highest outdoor observation deck, and the highest aluminum and glass facade. Tallest of the Supertall. Not only is Burj Khalifa the world's tallest building, but it has also broken 2 other impressive records: tallest structure, previously held by the KVLY-TV mast in Blanchard, North Dakota, and tallest freestanding structure, previously held by Toronto's CN Tower. The Chicago-based Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, CTBUH, has established 3 criteria to determine what makes a tall building tall. Burj Khalifa wins by far in all 3 categories. Height to architectural top height is measured from the level of the lowest, significant, open-air, pedestrian entrance to the architectural top of the building. This includes spires but does not include antennae, signage, flagpoles or other functional technical equipment. This measurement is the most widely used and is used to define the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat rankings of the tallest buildings in the world. Highest occupied floor height is measured from the level of the lowest, significant, open-air, pedestrian entrance to the highest continually occupied floor within the building. Maintenance areas are not included. Height to tip height is measured from the level of the lowest, significant, open-air, pedestrian entrance to the highest point of the building, irrespective of material or function of the highest element. This includes antennae, flagpoles, signage and other functional technical equipment. Burj Khalifa Awards. In June 2010, Burj Khalifa was the recipient of the 2010 Best Tall Building Middle East and Africa award by the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat. On September 28, 2010, Burj Khalifa won the award for the Best Project of the Year at the Middle East Architect Awards 2010. Awards Chair Gordon Gill, of Adrian Smith plus Gordon Gill Architecture, said, "We are talking about a building here that has changed the landscape of what is possible in architecture, a building that became internationally recognized as an icon long before it was even completed. Building of the Century was thought a more apt title for it." Burj Khalifa was also the recipient of the following awards. Year Award 2012. Award of Merit for World Voices Sculpture. Burj Khalifa Lobby from Structural Engineers Association of Illinois, SEO, Chicago. Year Award 2011. Interior Architecture Award, Certificate of Merit from AIA, Chicago Chapter. Distinguished Building Award, Citation of Merit from AIA, Chicago Chapter. Interior Architecture Award, Special Recognition from AIA, Chicago Chapter. Design Excellence Award, Special Function Room. Excellence in Engineering from ASHRAE, American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers, Illinois Chapter. Outstanding Structure Award from International Association for Bridge and Structural Engineering. Decade of Design, Presidential Commendation in Corporate Space Small from International Interior Design Association, IIDA. Decade of Design Best of Category / Mixed-Use Buildings from International Interior Design Association, IIDA. GCC Technical Building Project of the Year from MED, formerly Middle East Economic Digest. Project of the Year from MED. Year Award 2010. International Architecture Award. Arab Achievement Award 2010, Best Architecture Project from Arab Investment Summit. Architecture Award, Mixed Use, Dubai from Arabian Property Awards. Architecture Award, Mixed Use, Arabian Region from Arabian Property Awards. International Architecture Award from Chicago Athenaeum. American Architecture Award from Chicago Athenaeum. Commercial / Mixed Use Built from Cityscape. Best Mixed Use Built Development in Cityscape Abu Dhabi. Skyscraper Award, Silver Medal from Emporis. Award for Commercial or Retail Structure from Institution of Structural Engineers. International Architecture Award, Mixed Use, from International Commercial Property Awards. Special Recognition for Technological Advancement from International High-Rise Awards. Best Structural Design of the Year from LEAF Award. International Projects Category, Outstanding Project from National Council of Structural Engineers Associations. Best of What's New from Popular Science Magazine. Spark Awards, Silver Award. Excellence in Structural Engineering, Most Innovative Structure from SEOI. Burj Khalifa New Year's Eve. Emaar New Year's Eve is an annual event held every December 31st at Burj Khalifa, organized by Emaar Properties. Emaar New Year's Eve has won 2 Guinness World Records, including largest LED illuminated facade, in 2015 and 2019. In 2021, Emaar celebrated togetherness in honor of frontline workers of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Emaar New Year's Eve fireworks celebration originated in 2010 with the inauguration of the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa. The celebration was broadcast live to more than 2 million people and lasted for 3 minutes. An accompanying sound and light show was choreographed by the Dubai Fountain. Since 2011, national live broadcasting rights have been held by Dubai Media Incorporated and Dubai TV. In 2017 and 2018, Emaar New Year's Eve was broadcast live on Twitter and YouTube. In 2020, it was broadcast live for the first time on Zoom.